The other one's coming up now. There we go. I see YouTube. There we go.
Which is up.
Thank you. There we go. Thank you. Yep, looks good.
Facebook is up.
Thank you. There we go. This one's up. This one's up. This one is up. Let me get this one up. There we go. Almost there. Kind of a lot. Kind of a lot here.
LinkedIn is up.
Thank you. Nice, nice. All right, there we go. Now we got all systems are a go. All systems are a go. All right, so we've got SPY is to the upside right here at 0.34. So SPY is staying up there. Our HOLO, HOLO, is one of our hot stock pick runners this morning. That is now pulling back. Lots of money was made off of HOLO. Congratulations, everybody. Very nice. All right, give me 1 second here.
Check out the video, coach.
Give me 1 second. Is it still rocket shipping?
Sure is.
Nice, nice. Give me 1 second. Sorry, give me 1 second, everybody. Okay. All right. Where were we here? Yep, so SPY's taken off. Let's take a look at NVIDIA. Yeah, NVIDIA up again. Beautiful. Did have a pullback yesterday. Yesterday was a red day, only 1.6%. Today, NVIDIA is back up, at least in the pre-market. SPY is up.
Coach, your clock disappeared off your main screen up there.
Oh, yep, thank you. I have to remember to add that every day now. Thank you, thank you. Putting the clock up now.
Some of us really appreciate it, Coach.
Yeah, no problem, man. I'll try to definitely remember to do that. There we go. Yeah, I'm sure that helps big time in the replays, right?
Absolutely. I use it religiously.
Oh, good, good. All right, everything, we should be good. All right, all systems are a go. Good morning, everybody. Let me thank all my moderators real quick. Let me flip my TikTok screen. Hold on. Good morning, everybody. Yeah, hopefully you guys did not listen to the TikToddlers, YouTubers, and Crypto Kitties about Snap yesterday. I posted in our group yesterday how somebody, by the way, has like 150,000 followers over on Twitter, was telling everybody to buy Snap yesterday and that it was going to go up to like $20. Not too smart. Not too good. That's terrible. So a lot of people just lost 30% overnight if you were listening to this person and you guys saw it in the VIP. I won't say any names. So take a look at that and let that be a reminder. We don't blindly follow people in their silly call outs unless you just want to lose all your money. Earnings is always a risk. It's always a gamble. If you don't know how to trade through earnings, don't trade through earnings. I can't stress that enough. Those of you this morning that follow my rules, and the only thing you want to do through earnings are straddles and or strangles, you are going to wake up a very happy person as soon as the bell rings with Snap. So let's review. Snap is down 31%, the largest Snap has lost ever in the history of Snap. What does that mean to you? That means Snap yesterday, if you bought, let's say, a call and a put, we'll just say $100, for example. So excuse me. So a straddle is using the exact same expiration and strike price of the exact same stock. So you've got one call option, which is to the upside, one put option, which is to the downside, right? So you've got one going up and one going down. So now what this does is, since it crashed out, your calls are now worthless, right? They're worth no money because it's down 30%. So let's say now your $100 is gone. Well, guess what, though? Your put just 10 or 15x'd itself. So the $100 on your put is now worth $1,000 or $1,500, and your call is now worth zero. Therefore, you should make anywhere between $1,400 and $1,900 as soon as the bell rings in this scenario. Now, obviously, there are a lot of things at play. If you went farther in the money, farther out of the money means you won't make as much. If you went closer to expiration, you lose money because of time decay overnight, depending on how far you went out, which means there won't be any theta or time decay. So that is why we use straddles, especially through earnings. You make the money through volatility, right? You want it to go super high or super low. So do we have anybody in our group who did straddles on Snap last night?
Yes, sir.
Blake, you did?
I did.
Okay, good. Did you do it at the money?
I did it at the money.
Okay, good.
One each.
And what is your expiration date?
3 months out.
Oh my goodness. Goodness.
Second straddle ever.
Ooh-wee. Let us know, Blake. I'm curious to know, what the percentage is that it's up on that.
So, like you said in the videos, when you just said call will be worthless, I'm not gonna. Do I just sell that right away?
Well, I mean, you have 3 months,
You
right?
can tell me.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
You have 3 months. So think about it. If it's worthless today, it doesn't mean it's going to be worthless in 3 months. So why get rid of it and lose all the money for zero reason, right?
Right.
Yeah, I mean, think about it. If it's worth nothing today, well, then why sell it to make $3? Why not just hold it for months and see if it recovers, because it's already total loss, right?
Right.
Yeah, so there you go.
And then for the put, just put a stop in.
Yeah, and the
See what
put
happens?
the put you're going to strategically handle just like anything else. If it continues to drive down, you said you only had one though, right?
Correct.
Okay, so you won't be able to do the shedding technique, and that's okay. So
Right.
yeah, whatever you're comfortable with. If it looks like it's going to continue to go down, ride it out. If you just want to collect the money, you can. You're just going to have to manage that one today, okay?
Sure.
Yep.
Okay, sounds good.
Yep.
Thanks.
Yep.
I'll let you know.
Yeah, for sure. That's awesome. Anybody else do any straddles or strangles on Snap? I know it's not a typical play. I wouldn't be trading Snap, but just because of all the other stuff that's been going on. But that's awesome. Nice. I can't wait to see that. Very
And
nice.
I'll just say this with this smaller account, I chose Snap because it was cheaper.
Yes.
And so I thought, it may do a little thing.
Yeah.
I had no thought it would do this. So
Yeah.
that'd be
Hell
nice.
yeah. That's great. Good job.
Thanks.
Yeah. I'm excited
What
for
was
you.
the premium price on those since they were out 3 months?
Oh,
Probably what, $150?
yeah, I think 150 for the calls and maybe 200 for the foot, something like that.
Boy, I tell you, for that Flint
I'll look it
education,
up and
for that Flint education, I sure can dial it in pretty quick. You guys, am I right?
yeah, it's nice.
You the man.
That's just from being in here trading a lot. That's a lot of trading.
It was a little higher actually, but
Yep. Nice.
That was impressive.
Thank you. All right. We're at 9:10. We got a lot going on this morning. There is a couple of small Fed meetings. I don't think it's going to do anything. Good morning. Good morning. Was that to us or somebody else? Okay, then. Good to see you. All right, so we've got all of our pre-market done. We've already made money this morning trading in the pre-market. That was awesome. We did our pre-market setup. All of our hot stock picks are posted. We're already making a bunch of money off our hot stock picks. One of them was HOLO. We watched that run all morning. We tried to get into another one. I believe it was BDRX. That one didn't go anywhere. It just kind of faded and it never recovered. It is what it is. That's why in the pre-market you have to be extra careful, and because there's no stops, there's no trailing stops. You have to control the losses by your position size. That's why position size will always be the most important thing you do when you are trading, because that will minimize the exposure you have to the trade. Just remember, every time you guys click buy on any trade, regardless of what you're doing with it, you are taking a risk. So you always have to know our risk tolerance for every single trade. Always try to look at your risk to reward ratio. Where could it go to? Where do you have to get out if it pulls back? How much is that going to cost you if it does X, Y, and Z? Always have your entire plan completely charted out before you click buy. That's going to save you a lot. Also, always take the loss when the trade is not doing exactly what you thought or what it should be doing. I would rather you took the sting now than try to have hopeism, right? And try to see if it will come back, because all that's going to end up happening is it's just going to continue to bleed you out. It's going to continue to ruin that account. I'd rather you get out of that trade, wait for a better setup again, one that you're comfortable with, one that you've charted out, and one that makes sense, and enter that one to recoup the money. So don't just sit there in a losing trade because it's a losing trade. Well, I hope it comes back. Don't do that, right? You're never going to be a successful trader, because that's going to train your brain to allow losers to run. So think about it. On the flip side of that coin, so if you're letting those losers run and bleed you out like that, but then when you get a green runner and you keep stopping it out because, you keep closing the position and taking your profit, now all you're doing is you're letting the losers run, and your winners you're stopping out. You're completely flipping that. We need to stop out the losers and let the runners run, right? How many times, if you would have let the runner run, would it have offset all of those little micro losses? We have to allow those to run, right? The reason why American Dream Trading, the community as a whole, makes so much more money than everybody else is because of that philosophy. We don't just take out if it hits a certain spot and we're just done with the trade. No, we allow them to run, right? That's why we have people in here that are making $1 million in a day. I've had a person here made over almost $6 million in a single trading day by letting the runners run. You've got to let them work. So don't just stop out everything, right? I hear all the TikToddlers, the YouTubers, and the crypto kitties are always like, oh, I got to my spot and I'm out. I'm done for the day. Like, it could continue to run from that spot. Let it continue to run. That's why I came up with that shedding technique. So we'll do 50%, take it off, right? So if it has a nice pop and it gets to a key area, take half off the table. You've locked in 50% profits. The nice thing with that is now if it comes all the way back to you, if it comes back to zero, you're okay, right? We've locked in 50% gains. So think about that. The other thing is, because you don't have so much weight in the trade, Now the trade doesn't move as fast when it goes against you. It allows your brain to start to read what's going on and not freak out when it pulls back or it does something you're not comfortable with. So the more you take out, the slower you're slowing. It's like turning it into slow motion, right? Before it was like 100, 100, 100, 100. You take half off, 50, 50, 50, right? You take another half off, 25, 25, 25, right? It slows the whole trade down. You're like, now it's becoming manageable. It makes sense. Now I got time to think. I can breathe on this stuff. If it knife drops, I'm okay. So again, we shed at 50%. So basically what I do is I let it run, pull back 50, let it run, pull back 20, let it run, pull back 20, and I do it one more time for 10. And then I let the other 10% just run, right? So we collect. It allows those runners to run forever, and you will start to be more confident, more comfortable in each and every one of those trades, okay? Real quick, I want to thank my moderators again: Bruno, Carter, Lee, Dawn, Paul at the beach, Miranda, Johan, and happily a housewife, Eric's Moto, DT, the female trucker, Luke Sidewalker, Kaizen, Jimmy, Brady, David, Mark, Nate, Ted, and Mark McSee. Thank you guys so much. Thank you to all my military family, anybody that's serving or that has served. Thank you so much. We honor and respect you. Special shout out to my son yesterday who came in here. That was awesome. Thank you, buddy. That was cool. We went out, we had breakfast, we hung out for a little bit. That was awesome. A cool little surprise. So thank you to my son serving in the Air Force. I believe it's March or April is going to be his 8 years. So awesome. Thank you, buddy. Thank you to all of our first responders, firefighters, police officers, teachers, doctors, nurses, and everybody with me. All my truck drivers around the world. There it is. That was perfect. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Listen, we're getting more and more out there now. That's what I'm talking about.
It sounded
I
like
think
somebody was
somebody's even
blowing
doing
a
it with a
trumpet.
mouth.
Yes.
Yeah, somebody's doing a mouth horn.
Oh, boy. Just mute the mouth horns out. Thank you, guys.
Hell yeah, let's roll.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate you.
Hey, Coach, any
Yes.
of those truckers in Texas
Oh, I'm sure we do. We probably got a lot of truckers from Texas.
that are beeping the horns?
Yeah. Did they honk at you? Did they drive you off the road?
No, I'm not in Texas.
But thank
I
you.
wish I was.
Right. But thank you,
I'm
everybody.
in Texas.
There you go.
I'm in Texas.
Thank you.
Hey, thank you guys. Appreciate that, man. Get over there by the wall.
Coach, remember when Freddie got the finger?
Yes, I do. Yeah. You're number one, Freddie. But again, thank you guys so much. If you guys are interested in any of our services or finding out more about us, go to AmericanDreamTrading.com. Monthly memberships start at $200. VIPs, you can either get it for VIP $500 a month or $2,500 a year, or you can get a VIP Gold add-on, which is $2,500 a year. By the way, we are scheduled again for training this weekend with our VIP Gold members. That will be Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern. So be ready for that. VIP Gold members, are you guys loving that service?
Yes, Coach. It's awesome. David is awesome, and you're awesome.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Fantastic. Love it. It's the best money I've spent.
Awesome. Thank you, guys. Don't forget, too, we have the news service. The news service. Lee over there just crushing it. Check out the VIP Gold newsroom. There is so much information in here. I'm going to give you guys a quick sneak peek. If you guys think about this, the aggregated information that's in this room, you would spend hundreds of dollars per month to get this information, and I'm not exaggerating. Let me show you what we got over here. Hold on. This is for VIP Gold members. Look at this information. We also have this weekly. This is crazy. Look at all this. You guys are getting this in your newsroom right here, the weekly outlook. So every week we've been posting a weekly outlook, giving you all the information, what's going to come out, what's the latest, what's the greatest, what's hot, what's not. That gives you, hold on, I'll show you. This is crazy.
Is that an add-on plus like your lifetime membership?
That's correct. This is VIP Gold. It's an add-on service.
How much is that? Coach?
2,500 a year. 2,500 a year. Hold on, let me show you.
Okay.
Uh,
Monthly plans too, or it's just yearly based?
no, that one's just a yearly right now. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, and the reason
Okay.
that is because it also includes like a free one-on-one with a moderator. Like there's a lot of things we can't just take back that cost more than a monthly service.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Hey, Coach, can I give a shout out to Shaggy?
Yes, absolutely. Go ahead.
Hey, Lee, thank you. Coach is very lucky to have you in this Discord. Appreciate everything that you do, man. Hope you're okay.
Awesome. Thank you. I'm going to have to share this whole screen, so apologize. You guys are seeing everything here, but if you look over on the right, it's going to be pretty small probably because I've got a 49-inch monitor. But this is your weekly recap. Look at this. Everything coming up. Here's all your REIT information. Here's big news. Here is every upgrade for the week. Here's every downgrade for the week. Here's long ideas. There's the Bears, the Bulls. I'm serious. There's all new IPOs. There's all the week's earnings. Look at this information. There's your best penny stocks that are coming out now. I mean, come on. It's huge. It's critical for what we do. So again,
And that's the only way to get your indicators too, right? Is through the VIP service.
the
Or
VIP,
membership.
yeah, the regular VIP is for the TradingView indicators. And then the add-on gets you the extra services, right? That gets you the one-on-one with a moderator. That gets you this news service. That gets you, where's my list? Hold on. If you guys go to membership info, let me pull that up. Right
Hey,
here.
Coach, sorry.
Right here, membership info. It has everything that we do, what you get right there. Here it is on the big screen. So right here, if you get the VIP Gold add-on to the VIP, you guys see all this? You get a one-on-one with a moderator. You get all the mastermind classes for free. You get 1 hour of tech support. You get weekend training every weekend. You get the VIP Gold Lounge access. You get the VIP Gold Help Desk support. You get the news service and any breakout rooms that we have. That's for the VIP Gold add-on. If you guys just get the VIP membership, you get the daily master training with me, 8:15 every morning. You get early VIP access to the Zoom room at 4 o'clock, the VIP Lounge. Of course, you get the hot stock picks, the pre-market, the IPO videos on demand. You also get the VIP training videos and the 2-minute EWO TradingView indicators, VIP seating at the meetups, and all the workshop classes are free. If you get the regular memberships, the $200 membership, the monthly, you get access to Discord, which gives you the membership lounge. You get Zoom training at 8:45, and our training for all paid members is market open to market close. The videos on demand, the IPO center, the hot stock picks, and the pre-market setup for the day. So there you go.
Hey, Coach, just a suggestion. I think you should rename that newsreel after Shaggy.
Thank you for the recommendation.
No problem. Thank you.
All right.
So as a lifetime, I need to upgrade to the premium VIP.
Yeah, and there's
to get full service.
Yeah, are you the regular lifetime just coming back, I assume?
Yeah, like
Yep.
I bought it when it was 500, like
Gotcha.
a year and a half ago when you first started.
Yep.
So you've changed a lot and upgraded. So I'm trying
absolutely. So your the best bet is to get the VIP Gold Annual. The VIP Gold Annual has all of our services.
Cool deal.
Yeah,
All right,
just
Coach,
look
thank
for
you.
it to say annual instead of the one. Otherwise, you got to like kind of a la carte it. I had to break them up into 2 sections because a lot of people are already a VIP. So I did the add-on as a separate a la carte thing you could add because there was no way to like combine it if you already had something previous. So if you guys are brand new, here, let me actually show you.
I appreciate that explanation there, Coach. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. So right here, this is our website. Oh, and you want to do it now because the pricing is wrong on it. So if you do it now, you're going to get $1,000 off. So I'd do it.
Hold on real quick, fast.
I would do it like ASAP because this isn't supposed to be 4, it's supposed to be 5. But anyways, if you guys look at this, so the one that says VIP Gold includes all services. That's all of our packages. That's everything we have. This one, otherwise, here's your add-on or monthly, 3 months, annual, or regular premium membership, or if you guys just want to buy workshop classes, or if you're not a member at all. By the way, you guys can sign up for that mastermind class. You don't have to be a member at all. It's $199, and that mastermind class is coming up. I believe is it March 6th? I believe so. But right here, mastermind class.
March 7th, isn't it?
Yeah.
March 6th at 4:30.
Okay, thank you. So that's the mastermind class, how to grow a small account. You guys can buy that as well, separate. And if you guys want a one-on-one with a moderator, that of course you can buy a la carte. But don't forget, that is included with the VIP Gold. So those of you that are going to buy the big package, you're going to get a free one-on-one with a moderator. So
if I just did the premium, I would get the indicator or the VIP. Yeah, just like the monthly.
If you just get the monthly, you will not get the 2-minute EWO indicators.
Oh, you have to get the yearly.
Yeah, the VIP.
Those.
Yep, that's the
Okay.
VIP membership. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
And you get to trade with our millionaires in the morning. We have people in there that are trading as early as 4 a.m.
I'll say that is very lucrative to have that. When I first began, we all did that, and you split it up now and made it more streamlined. But it is very valuable to have that morning access.
Yep. Yeah, it's huge, right?
It's definitely huge.
Yep. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right, so it's now 9:27. Good to see everybody. By the way, I'm seeing a lot of our old OG members are returning. So thank you guys for coming back. Yes, we are still here. We've added a ton of new services. We now have 19 moderators. We have full staff. 7 of them, I believe, are full-time on payroll. We have a full marketing team. We have a publicist. We have now been in Inc. magazine, Inc.com. We have been listed. We are one of the largest and fastest growing stock market companies in the country. So we are starting to get recognized. We are ranked top 10 on all of our marketplaces for reviews and for our services. Ding! We just keep growing and growing and growing and getting better. Thanks to all of our moderators and all of you for trusting me with your hard-earned cash. I appreciate everybody being here. Don't forget the rules today, please. Remember, make sure we have a stop loss on each and every trade. Do not lose more than 1 to 3% of your total account value in any given day. If you have 2 red trading days in a row, you're going to want to take some time off. Do not be trading for the next couple of weeks until you get your mind right. If you're a brand new trader, do not use real money. You should be using fake simulated money until you are comfortable mechanically and understanding the fundamentals and technicals of what you need to do. Trading is risky. Every time you click buy, you are risking real money, so please be careful. Also, if you're a newer trader, do not trade in the first 30 minutes or the last hour of the day. Remember, options are more risky than shares are, so I would start with shares until you are comfortable with everything. And again, make sure you have those trailing stops and stops in place on each and every trade. Allow the runners to run and stop out the losers, and make sure you get those out of there. There is no hopeism here at American Dream Trading, just real trades with real people. Make sure you guys are journaling every day. You should have your journal next to you every single day. You should be writing, physically writing, inside of some sort of journal, a sticky note, a piece of paper, a napkin, don't care. Right inside of that journal, you don't care about what the trade was. You care about what you did. Did you enter the right time? Did you get out at the right time? Did it make sense? Was it doing exactly what it was supposed to? Did you get out too early? Should you have stayed in, and why, right? Those are the things that matter. Not that you bought 10 Tesla options and you paid $6.36 and the strike price was this and your expiration. You don't care about that. That's crap. That means nothing to you. So don't worry about that. Here at American Dream Trading, by the way, and the bell just rang. None of us are financial, tax, or investment advisors. Everything we do is for education and training purposes. Let's have a good day.
Hey,
All
Coach,
right.
don't forget to let them know that if they are working 9 to 5 or something like that, we got the aftermarket too.
Yes, aftermarket every day. Aftermarket every day at 4:30 p.m. Eastern. Make sure you guys check it out over on our YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe to all the things. Hell yes. All right, let's see what we got here. Spies.
Tesla to the downside.
Thank you. Tesla's pulling back. Spies popping off. Spies running nicely to the upside. The Qs are pulling. Apple's pulling. Tesla's crashing out. It's a lot of people collecting over there on Tesla.
Microsoft to the up.
Microsoft to the upside. Okay, thank you.
10x from yesterday is to the moon.
TENX.
That's new high, baby.
Thank you. Yep, TENX from yesterday. Getting a nice pop, up 19%. Did that halt?
Looks like it hasn't moved.
Yeah, it's like, no, it's moving.
There's the halt
Nope,
signal.
there it is. TENX is halted to the upside. TENX is
First halt of the day. Thank you.
There it is.
Going up.
It shows halted on my. It's halted on my screen.
Made on your high.
Thank you.
Altered on Robinhood too.
It's halted. It's halted.
Yep. Thank you. Tesla continuing to pull back.
Like someone's on a delay.
Yep. Yep. Here we go. Good to see you, everybody, on Twitch. I see you guys. Thank you. My rowdy crew over there. Apple continuing to pull back.
Amazon on the upside.
Thank you. Apple's still flushing out.
Meta still going up, new high day, and it's looking absolutely gorgeous.
Thank you.
Huge green candles.
Thank you. Meta to the upside. Tesla bounced off this 200. Everybody see it?
Yep.
Hollow is
New high
high.
day for Hollow. HOLO.
Yep.
Hot stock pick HOLO. New high a day. Nice job. HOLO. New high of day.
Amazon new high day, looking beautiful.
Thank you. Apple continuing to pull.
Ford taking off.
Thank you. Ford's taking off. Tesla crashed through that 200, collapsing.
BRDX on the rise.
Thank you. BRDX coming back to life. Just watching Tesla here below the 200. Yeah, look at Tesla crashing out. You guys seeing that?
Yes, coach, made on your high.
Thank you. Meta continuing to rocket ship here.
Amazon pulling back also.
Thank you. Meta still climbing. Goodness gracious. Look at it go. Woo-wee. Meta going for it.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Nice, nice.
AMD giant green candle.
AMD giant green candle to the upside. Thank you.
1 minute on hold for TENX.
Thank you.
First 2 minute EWO to the upside on Neo following Tesla for small accounts.
Thank you. Blake, where are you at? I wanted to hear about that snap.
Well, I'm not sure. It didn't go up that much. I'm wondering if I did something incorrectly.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense at a 30% to the downside.
Yeah.
Your
I made
puts.
like
That's weird. Okay. Your put should have went
$40.
crazy.
Yeah.
How much did
I
you
don't
make?
know.
50%, 100%?
Let me look.
Should have been a lot.
I know. It wasn't.
That's weird. I wonder if you were out of the money.
Yeah. I'll follow up.
Okay. Tesla bouncing off this 200. Well, either way, you made money though, right? It'd been impossible to not make money on that trade.
Yeah. I made $30. I don't know.
So you sold what? So you're still holding your calls and you made 30 on your puts?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. Something ain't right.
Nope.
What percentage is that?
Yeah, it only sounds like you made like 20%, if that. That doesn't make sense.
No.
Yeah, I think that happened to me on Soxel the other day when there was a big jump of like a 20% on Soxel. Like it didn't allow me to sell and it came back down to zero. It was weird. Something illegal.
Yeah, that is weird.
Yeah. It was, and I got stopped out before I wanted it to. I mean, but it went up.
I got you. Well, I mean, it's the good thing is you made money, right? And now we just have
$30.
to
$30.
Yeah, now we just have to figure out like why it didn't make more. That's the only thing that's weird. All right, Tesla right here bouncing off the 200. Tesla bouncing off this 200. See what Tesla wants to do here. See if this is going to climb back.
$100 on Ford, coach, two contracts.
Yes, nice job. Hell yeah. Tesla's touching VWAP. Can't break it.
TENX halted second time.
To which way? I didn't even know it unhalted.
Up. It's now it's up.
Gotcha.
1454.
Gotcha. Sorry guys, I didn't know that TENX unhalted. Nice job. Let's see. It will unhalt at 942.53. 942.53. Thank you. You caught it?
I caught it. Somebody's gonna get fired, but I caught it.
Yeah, nice job. Nice job.
Oh shit.
Make that
I
money.
came in with 50 shares up $32.
Nice job.
Second 2-minute green to the upside on Uber.
Thank you.
Were those earnings after the market today, or were they pre-market? I didn't see. I know they were today sometime.
We'll find out. It
was this morning.
There you go.
Pre-market, they beat it.
Thank you. What were you saying, Nate?
I'm in it with 1,000 shares. I'm up $3,100 right now.
Yes. Yes.
And there with 5.
Nice job. Tesla's struggling to break this VWAP here. You guys seeing this? Tesla doesn't break that VWAP. I'm going to hammer these puts.
NVIDIA to the downside.
Thank you. But I have to be patient here. Carter said he's in class, but check BABA on the 2-minute EWO. BABA. Thank you, Carter. Reporting from class. Love it. BA from Carter. I love it.
Neo for the small investor going up.
Thank you, Neo to the upside. NIO to the upside. How much does that setup cost? Are you talking about my setup? I've got a little over $20,000 in this office setup. Josh.
So Baba had like a miss in earnings, but they're doing a buyback of 25 billion worth of shares.
Oh wow, yeah, that's big news. All right, Tesla's
Hey.
still sitting here. I'm still waiting.
Coach, be careful on that unhalt. It's a $2 jump.
Gotcha. Look at Tesla. It broke VWAP, guys. That's to the upside big time on Tesla. Look at it. Everybody see it? That broke. That's a screamer. We got a screamer. See if Tesla can gap back up to this 189.76 on Tesla. I'd like to see a gap up. 10x, 942.53. Got to keep an eye on that. We've got exactly 2 minutes on 10x. Somebody's going to let me know when it unhalts, right? Okay, good. 10x. 2 minutes. Hot stock pick. Be ready. There goes Tesla. See if Tesla can gap up to this 189.76. Starting to get momentum. You guys seeing this?
In it, Coach.
Thank you. Has to get back up here. Be careful of that because it shot up so quick. It could pull back just as fast. Please be careful.
Meta on your high.
Thank you. Yep, there's that pullback. That's what I was afraid of. Because it shot up so quick, it could pull back just as fast. Please.
Meta's running.
Meta's running. Okay, 10x.
Yes.
1 minute on 10x. Look at that Tesla. Do you see that reversal on Tesla? That's what you got to be careful of. That is crazy. 10x. I'm going to see if I can fire off some cannons in there too, my friend. Nate Dogg. I'm going to see if I can get in there.
You can do it. Do it. Let's go.
10x. We got what? 20 seconds, everybody? Be ready. See if we can get in there. 10x is unhalting in 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Here we go. Get ready. 10x is at 14.54. There it goes. 10x is to the upside. 10x is rocket shipping. I got my 1,000 in there, Nate. Come on, baby. Stay up there. Only got 1,000. 1,000 shares. Oh, it's fading. Oh, boy. It's crashed.
I told you it was going to jump.
Yep.
I got it, though.
Holy cow.
Yes, I got it. Timed it just right.
Nice job, partner.
Yes.
Just in time
Just
for it to wreck my soul.
Yes, just right. I saw that
What
X side, Coach. It did not look good. I was like, oh, yeah. It's not looking good.
Yep,
So it's going to jump up and fall right back down.
Yep. Yeah, that hammered me. About 1,500 bucks.
Ooh.
Didn't have a stop in place. Look at Tesla here. Did that halt to the downside on 10x? I believe it did.
Yes, it is.
Yep.
Yes, it did.
Everybody stay away from that train wreck until you get new high a day. Remember to have your stops in place. Don't do like the coach just did and not have a stop in place. It's not a good move.
Did it halt again?
Yeah, to the downside.
To the downside.
Really big green candle just bounced off VWAP.
Coach, can you check SMX? It's up 100%, please.
What is it?
SMX.
SMX. Yep. Was there news on it? Why is that popping off?
I don't see any news.
SMX. I don't have nothing on it. Yeah, you're all right as long as you stay above this 47-ish cents. See it?
Yeah, it's weird. It's popped 100% on 106.
Yeah, that's wild. Check out Meta. Meta here running again, ladies and gentlemen. Do you see it? Meta getting it done.
I missed that one. I scalped AMD and NVIDIA off the supports.
Nice job.
Turned out to be good.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Meta on the 2-minute EWO just continuing to rip.
Wait for the pullback to support.
Right. Yeah, SMX just crashed below that 470.
Hey, Coach.
2-minute red.
SPY, yep. First 2-minute EWO to the downside. Somebody said, hey, coach, go ahead.
That was me. On Robinhood, the option says $25, but when you click on the option for SPY, it says $79.
I'm not sure, partner. I have to see why.
Is anybody else having that problem?
Well, it should be real time. I'm not sure why it's changed. There goes Meta. Who's in that Meta here, continuing to climb? 2.65% on Meta.
Coach, I got one contract, just checking it out.
Yeah. I've got 20.
Man, that wasn't much of a
Yep,
pull.
have one contract.
There it goes. I've got 20 contracts. I'm up 1,800 right there.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Yep. See if this will continue to run.
I'm up $38.
Nice.
I'm right there with you, Nate. 28.
Nice.
Yes.
That's glorious. Yeah, it's staying up nice and tall. That has got a big, tall set of shoulders on it. I like it.
NVIDIA first EWO.
NVIDIA first EWO to the upside. Thank you. Good call out.
Oh, it's fighting to stay up there.
Yeah, it is. I haven't sold any yet. It's staying up nice and tall.
ELTR hit new high.
Thank you. Meta's at almost 3% to the upside here. There it goes.
There it goes.
Yeah, baby.
Come on.
Drive it. I'm going to shed half. There we go. I shed half. I had 20, now have 10.
I got out too soon.
Yeah, I don't get all the way out. I just lighten the load. There it goes. Nice pop. I always just...
Oh, shoot.
That's why we lighten the load, Nate.
Yeah, I just wanted one contract.
I got you.
Hot stock hollow making a run to the upside.
Thank you.
That's hollow new high a day, cranking to the upside.
Thank you. HOLO, new high a day. Look at Meta.
Yes.
That's nice. That's 1,700 on 10 shares right here.
Did hollow halt?
Yes, it does look like it halted.
No, I don't think it did. Yep, it just
Yeah, we
did.
got it. It's a halt.
Nice job. 953.35.
Dang, coach, you're taking my only job.
Oh, sorry, Mom. Sorry. NVIDIA rocket ship. Look at NVIDIA. 2-minute EWO. Second 2-minute EWO. NVIDIA. New high a day.
Already in it, Coach.
Yes, nice job. New high a day. Meta continuing to climb. I'm still holding 10 of the 20 contracts.
So much to choose from this morning. What is going on?
It's just the ADT printers on full blast as always, Nate.
It's crazy.
I think it's about time for that money train, Coach.
Oh, I hear you. Here it comes. Here it comes. Get that money. Get it. Yeah, baby. NVIDIA continuing to climb. Meta's holding up nice and tall. SPY is popping up. Right here, Meta, I'm taking another 5 off the table. It's just consolidating, but now I only have 5 left of the original 20. So if you guys look at it, I shaved half, 20. Well, this is my idea, right? So shaved, and I'm holding. Go ahead.
Hollow is gonna make a jump.
Thank you. Hollow's gonna make it holla.
Yes, quick though. It's gonna be quick, coach. It's gonna be quick. You gotta keep your hand on it. It's
Oh,
gonna
I
be
see
quick.
it. I see it over there.
Gonna be quick.
Right.
Is there a chance because it went up so fast, it'll drop just as fast?
It could. Make sure you guys scoot your stops
I'm
way
letting you
up,
know.
right?
I'm letting you know ahead of time. It's gonna drop.
Yeah, put your stops in there. Everybody get your stops in place.
Holy Batman, check out SMCI to the upside, Major.
SMCI? Oh,
Yes.
super micro. Yep.
Super micro, yep.
Yep, I see it's following NVIDIA doing the exact same thing. I mean, they look like the same chart. Put them next to each other.
Yeah, I have them next to each other.
Yep.
It's like every day it's like that. Yep.
It's beautiful.
Beautiful.
SPY is back green, but it's on VWAP.
Yep, I see
First
it.
green on SPY. Yeah.
I'm still holding Meta as long as it stays above this area, this 467.71. Still holding 5 contracts of the original 20 here. This is just a consolidation zone. I'm still up $600 on the remaining 5 contracts here. So I still have quite a bit of room on this trade right here. If this gets too heavy here, I'll shed more. But otherwise, it's just consolidating here. This is fine. That's
So what happened to the Tesla puts, Coach?
I do not. They're super printing. That's what happened to them.
Okay, I didn't know if you were in it or not.
No. I'm printing on Meta calls.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm up over $2,000 on Meta calls.
Because the Tesla puts are beautiful.
Yep. There goes Meta getting ready to make new high a day again. I'm still holding these 5 contracts. They're now up $850 on just 5 contracts.
Yeah.
1 minute out, hot stock pick hollow.
NVIDIA continuing to run on its 2-minute course.
What was the premium on those contracts, Coach?
Average cost is $595. They're now at $763.
Second green on the Qs.
Tesla yellow.
Yes.
Second green on SPY if you didn't hear.
Thank you. Meta's about to break new high a day. NVIDIA coming up on a resistance of 691.33 I had marked from before. There goes Meta, new high a day. I'm up 1,000 now on Meta. Right there, just those 5 contracts.
Stand by for hollow
Thank you. Yep, I'm taking 3 contracts right here on this pullback. I have 2 contracts. Do you say hollow to the upside?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Hot stock hollow 490 now.
Thank you. HOLO to the upside. I only have 2 contracts left. These are the last 2 of the trade for Meta. Just trying to walk you guys through how I do that, right?
Go back. Shit.
Don't do that, Nate. Not here.
I'm sorry, y'all. I got caught up in that pullback.
Thank you.
Coach, is NVIDIA still looking good?
Sorry, let me look, partner.
Stocks are pulling back. It looked like everything seemed to be
Yes, NVIDIA still looks good if you're riding the 2-minute EWO, partner.
Yeah, I'm in calls. I just want to make sure.
Yep, absolutely. Still looking good.
Thank you.
Yep. I'm still in Meta calls. I have 2 left out of the 20 I started with. So if you guys look at it, first I sold off here was a set. I sold off here, and then I sold off right here on this little pullback. So this was 10. I think did I do a 10? Oh, I did 10, 5. Oh, and then I think I did, because I have 2 left. I did a 10, 5, 3, and I have 2 left. Can't remember where I did the third, but I know it was on these pullbacks. Does everybody see how I did this?
You did it. You pulled 3 off the top of the last candle before.
Yep, you're right. Yep. So right here, even with this just having 2 left, they're up $236 on 2 of them. And again, I can either take one off. I can, as long as it stays above 467.71. This is all still good, right? This is all still in a perfect setup 2-minute EWOs. Everybody see this?
Yes, sir.
Oh, is that DT? Goodness gracious.
Yes, sir.
Oh boy. I'm going to get in so much trouble today.
What up, though, Coach?
Hey, I'm going to get in trouble today.
You know it, Coach.
Every
I
time
scalped
you-
that spy.
Oh,
That
good.
spy put earlier this morning at that
Yes,
496
yes.
range. I thank you. I thank you.
Nice job. That's awesome. Meta, new high a day. 2-minute
Awesome.
EWO.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at Meta. Who's still in Meta here?
Sorry about that, Coach. How's our GRDI new high?
Thank you. Meta continuing
Coach.
to run.
Coach, I scalped Meta going up, and I've made so far 10% on the account.
Oh, wow. Nice job.
I'm riding a Tesla put at the same time.
Oh, wow.
Right.
Merry Christmas.
Tesla put this morning.
Yeah.
Installed when I asked.
Dude, I'm doing the same
But I
thing.
found out
Meta
information
call,
to sell.
Tesla Tesla.
Huge pull on Apple.
Thank you. Sorry, somebody's
Tesla is so beautiful. Oh my gosh.
Same with Meta. So Meta's to the moon and Tesla's straight to hell, right?
Yes, like you get the two opposite at the same time.
Yep. Meta
It's a scrap.
still rolling. Anybody in that Meta with me? I'm still riding this gravy train.
Still on Meta.
Yes.
Hot stock hollow, trying to push for new high.
Thank you. Still in Meta. Long hair don't care. I got 2. I'm going to let her ride. Thank you. Good call out over there. We've got 2 minutes to shift change, says T Sizzle. You're off by a minute, partner, but I appreciate you. Yep. Welcome, Chad 7151. Appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. Freedom Fighter, thank you for the TikTok symbols and the lightning bolts. I appreciate you. Meta getting ready to make new high a day. How we doing over here, TikTok? You guys doing all right? We have almost 600 people in our Zoom right now. So if you guys are interested, again, go to AmericanDreamTrading.com. Remember, I will never friend request you. I will never send you a message on any platform anywhere. I do not use WhatsApp or Telegram. None of those are me. You can only reach us by going to AmericanDreamTrading.com.
Hollow new high day, Coach, up 250%.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Hot
Coach
stock
Mara,
hit.
sorry, go ahead. Mara broke through a double dad.
Oh, thank you. HOLO continuing to run. Hello.
And Tesla continuing crashing.
And Meta's continuing to climb. This is a glorious thing. Again, we don't care if the stocks go up. We don't care if they go down. You can make money either way. Meta new high a day. Meta
1
new
minute
high.
shift change.
Thank you. 1 minute to shift change. 30 seconds now, and volume's going to come in. Meta screaming here. Anybody still hanging on with me?
Still here.
Thank you.
Still in, Coach.
Thank you. So here's the beauty of once you're in so good. By the way, mine are up 37%. Once you're in such a good spot that you got in, and because you're shedding as it goes, your confidence will continue to build and you can let it run. Think about it. Meta could knife drop, I mean, knock on wood, but it could do some ridiculous stuff. I've already made all my money. I've made more money than the 2 contracts that could go to $0. So now they're free. If these went to 0, they're completely a free trade, right?
Nice, coach.
Jesus, hot stock pick follow, new high a day again.
Hey, coach.
Yes.
Can we look at NVIDIA for a minute?
Yeah, absolutely, partner.
Thank you, sir.
NVIDIA.
Netflix 2-minute EWO to the upside.
Thank you. NVIDIA is still good to the upside if you're in the 2-minute EWO, partner.
Perfect. And kudos to the group yesterday on that video call. I mean, they did amazing while you were gone.
Yes,
We
yes.
should
Good.
do that more often.
Yes, good, good.
Thanks, coach.
You got it, partner. Really, on NVIDIA, right, you're looking at, as long as it stays up above this 686.80. And remember, if you're in a good position, you still got the 2-minute EWO, right? It's just if you, depends on where you bought here, right? If you bought high on the candle or low on the candle, right? But otherwise, you're still golden. NVIDIA is staying up strong. Look at it. See how you're getting volume to the upside here?
Absolutely.
Yep.
I scalped it, and now I'm in it to the upside.
There you go. There you go.
Thank
Meta. Meta getting ready to make new high a day. There it is. Meta, new high a day again. Look at that.
New high a day on PLTR.
Thank you. PLTR, new high a day. Now, Meta's just consolidating here. So if I had a bunch of contracts, I would get rid of some of them now. So what I'll do here, just because I want to show you guys why, how, when, I'll shave one more here. You see how it's getting heavy on the vine?
Yeah.
I'm shaving one here. Now listen, if you're in there so good, like let's say you've been in the 2-minute EWO since the gate, which is right here, you have no fear. This is still nothing. Stop worrying about the trade, right? So if you look at this on the 2-minute EWO, this would have been 50% right here. Maybe 20% here. If you wanted to, 20% here, and you're still rolling the rest of the day. You guys see it? And this one is questionable because if you got in at the right time, which is down here, you're still way up here. So again, if you get in at the right time with the right position sizes, nobody, and I repeat, nobody, Tesla new low a day, should be panicking, right? Not at all. So to put it into perspective, I've made well over $2,000 on this trade with Meta. The only thing I have left is one call valued at $720 right now. This call could go to 0 and it wouldn't affect me at all on the trade. The trade is still positive. Does that make sense, everybody?
Yes, coach, that makes a lot of sense.
Yep. There's 0 risk. I have 0 risk. I've taken my money and I'm good and I can be comfortable in whatever I want.
Coach, $1,890 on NVIDIA. Thank you.
Nice. Nice job. I see you every day in here. You're doing great, man. Keep it up.
Thank you, coach. Thanks to you.
Absolutely.
Hey, coach.
Yes.
I am 108% on Tesla put.
Oh my gosh. Nana, very proud of you. You're doing great.
This month has been good. It's been consistent. It's been one trade here and there, but it's good trade.
That's good.
Yay,
Yep.
Nana.
Yeah,
I love
it's one at a time. Thank you for slowing me down that months ago when you told me don't touch it when I don't tell you to go touch it.
Yeah.
It was all right.
Right. And I love what
49% on Mara puts.
Oh, nice job. And I love what you did too, Nana. You went to a smaller account and then you take the money out once it gets up to X size. I love that.
Mhm.
That is helping you to minimize risk because you can't lose more than what's in there. It's allowing you to collect when you're up and not have such big losses when you're down, right?
Exactly. And I'm glad I can share that story with everybody else who's in my same position like that. They can figure out what to do.
Absolutely. That's beautiful. Did you have your hand up or did I already answer you, partner?
Oh, I'm sorry.
No,
Still
you're fine.
learning.
Yeah, you're fine. Thank you. Like
Just
Meta.
letting you know, oh my gosh.
Yeah, Tesla's just crashing and burning. And I'm still in this one Meta call. So if this was my, now remember, I didn't get in on the 2-minute EWO. I was scalping, right? So mine was way different than if you guys are in a 2-minute. I was just scalping it, but kind of showing you the idea of my scalp. Same type of principle where I'm collecting as it moves in different areas, right? But you guys in the 2-minute EWO, you should still be fearless here. Do you hear me? Collect on pullbacks so you're locking in profit, right? And the rest, don't panic. NVIDIA's bounced off of VWAP. See it right here? Bullish.
He'd say.
Yep, that's bullish. Tesla just tanking out.
Still riding my put. My 10% is now 17% on my account. Yeah. It's a small account, but this Tesla put's paying a lot of it.
Nice job.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah, it is crazy, ridiculous, wonderful.
I buy it at 173. Coach, I strike price at 185. It's at 420 right now.
Oh my gosh, good for you. You guys are crushing it.
And I grabbed a couple Meta scalps so that I can protect. I can hold one Tesla put down, and since I made money on Meta, I was okay to let it go even longer. And now it's paying more than the Meta did.
Yeah, that's beautiful, right? And look at Meta popping up. See it?
Coach, I want to say I'm grateful for your knowledge and your talking about scalping. I'm learning a lot about how this works. You're right. It doesn't affect your trade as much as when you sell one contract over 2 or 3 contracts.
That's
and
right.
then have one left.
That's right. And do you see how it eases your mind, how your mind will calm down?
Yes, exactly. You're not struggling that you're going to lose it all at once. Even if you lose it all, one contract, you still already made your money that's already out.
That's right. That's absolutely right. And now look at Meta's about to make new high a day. See it? Look at that. Right? All because we remained calm and we did what we're supposed to do. Now think about it. If you're in too big, you would have panicked, right? You would not have been able to hold, right? You would just be like shaking and freaking out and I don't know what to do and making bad decisions. If you trade the trade properly, everybody, it will work out for you, okay? It slows your mind. The mind obviously is the biggest thing that we have when we're trading. It's going to be our best friend or our worst enemy as a stock market trader, right?
That's correct.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Coach, can you bring up spot?
And NVIDIA about to make new high day. SPY still crashing out below VWAP.
Yeah, it's doing that chippy chop again.
Yep, I would stay away from SPY. That's just a garbage. Meta and Tesla have been Meta and Tesla have been the two call outs all day. SPY, dog shit.
PLTR, you're high.
Thank you.
So kicking myself in the butt for selling my Tesla puts too early.
Yep. Now let's talk about why you sold them too early. What happened? What kind of trade were you making? Was it a scalp? Was it a 2-minute EWO? What were you in?
Well, I caught it when you called that it was going under the 200, and I jumped in. I got a small account. Lately, I've been going up and down with my account. I'll make a couple hundred a day, then I'll do good a couple days, and then I'll lose all my profits in one day. So I started just as soon as I get 2%, 1%, 2% profit, I just get out.
Oops.
I might save one contract just to see, but
oops. So you're doing everything
Just playing it safe.
Incorrectly. All of it is incorrect.
All right.
So I'm going to set you straight. You ready?
Yep.
Did everybody hear the mistake?
Yeah.
So do you hear how he's stopping out his winner and he's allowing the losers to run?
I've been doing it constantly.
Yep.
I can't stop myself.
Well, that means you're probably going in too big. There's
Yeah,
no
that's
other
why I
reason.
started going. I only had 3 contracts. So once I got up to $100, I sold 2, left 1. I was Tesla, so I was scared it was going to make one of those, ginormous runs back up real fast. So it started to pop up. I said, I'll just play it safe.
Nope.
And
Well, that's
No.
we control that with the stops though, right, partner?
right.
So so we got a couple things, everybody. Do you hear how he's talking about when he makes his limit for the day he gets out? That is not what we do in this room. There is no upside limit. There's a downside limit, but we have an unlimited upside, partner. That means you have an unlimited earning potential and you will have a limit to your loss potential. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I think I'm failing in my structure and my setup. I'm rushing in to hurry up to get to the trade before setting up. My stop loss, where I should get out, how far I could run up.
Yep.
My support and resistance. I think I'm just running in there too fast to try to hurry up catch it.
Well,
And then that's why my losers are running, and then I'm catching a little bit of profit and just trying to take it and run.
And now you're making scared trades too. So the reason I can tell you're making scared trades is because you're collecting when you're green immediately. So that tells me you're scared in the trade. So when you guys are scared in the trades, you're not going to make any money. I'm telling you right now. So you're letting those losers run and you're capping your profit. We have to flip that script. You need to go in smaller position size and you need to train your brain to when you are to the upside, don't touch it at all. Meta, getting ready to make new high a day. Guess what, partner? I'm still in that trade.
Awesome.
Right? You don't get out. Right? You don't get out. You leave it alone. Right? That's why I have the shedding techniques. That's why I have the shedding techniques. That's why we use those stop losses.
I think I'm getting scared because I was doing 0-day contracts. I need to go out a little further where the price mover does not affect me so much and decay.
Yep. Now, NVIDIA, since you guys have been asking me about NVIDIA on the 2-minute EWO, and I told you not to worry. NVIDIA, new high a day.
And journal if
are new high day.
Thank you.
and journal if your
coming up
losses
on B-Walk.
Thank you.
and journal if your losses are in the first 30 minutes of the day.
Yes. Guys, listen, what I'm telling you is more important than a call out. So please try not to interrupt when I'm training you because the call outs won't help you at all, ever. Like, not at all. Those call outs will do nothing for you until you can become a good trader, right? Meta, new high a day. Don't get out of the trades, right? Stay in the trades. That was a free trade to me. Why would I get all the way out? It never broke down. NVIDIA touched VWAP. It stayed above. 2-minute EWO training. Don't we stay in it on a call if it's above VWAP?
We do, coach.
So why would we ever ask, well, how does NVIDIA look? Is it above VWAP? Looks great. It looks amazing. Look
Coach,
at
NVIDIA 2,400 up.
Thank you. Yeah, this Meta.
Tony, the new traders at ours, coach.
That's right. Meta, I'm up 47% on this last contract. Just by leaving it alone. And it's up, this one contract that's left is up $280 right now. Just by leaving it alone and letting it work.
And the messed up part is I'll draw sometimes resistance lines and then I'll sell out and it'll go right to it and I'll be like, you idiot. You call it every time, but you keep doing it. And then same thing, I'll be it'll be a losing trade, so I'll get out and then it'll turn right back around and go right where I thought it was supposed to go.
Yep, and I can fix it. Are you guys all listening, or is everybody ready?
Yes, sir. I'm listening.
I'm listening, Coach.
Steven.
Yes, sir.
What does your journal say from 2 days ago about you doing that?
Honestly, I'm not keeping my journal, Coach.
There you go. There you go. That was an easy read. That was easy as shit. I could have told you that the first word out of your mouth. Breaking the rules. That'll not help you, Steven.
I know.
Yep.
I know.
Yep.
I know.
Yep.
It's a mental break that I need to break.
Surrender to the coach's rules.
Yeah, you might want to start right now and get a piece of paper, a scratch pad, tissue paper. It doesn't matter. Write down.
No,
what
I
you
have
did.
one right here. I just I'm getting too excited in the morning and letting my wanting to be involved and get in and not doing the process and having faith in the rules and the process.
Yep. It's all right.
Steven, don't think you're alone. Like you were talking, I'm like, that's 100%, not 95%, 100% what the thoughts going through my head.
Absolutely.
So it is.
Yeah.
Don't think that you're unique to that. So it's not like this is
Oh.
you.
Right. And
Yeah, no, I know it's just so hard to. 10 years I've been trying to train and learn, and I came across Coach, and the best part about it is he just keeps hammering in me, and eventually I'm gonna. It's gonna stay.
It will.
I was about to get in a trade, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna pause and listen to this 100% attention because I was like, this is you are me, Steven.
Yep.
Yeah,
and that's
I know
perfect.
it sucks.
And it's perfect. And listen, you guys aren't alone, but this is why I
Right.
say it so much. This is why when the people that kind of drown me out, like, here we go again, that's because people are still not doing what I'm asking. And until you do what I ask, you will not find success. You will not be a successful trader. You might find glimmers of hope and like, ooh, this was a good day. And then, oh, until you are
I do.
consistent and follow what I say, you will never, ever be in my millionaires club.
I think I'm failing at sticking to a strategy. I keep trying to change my strategy, using that as an excuse. Oh well, I just need to go in big and take the one big candle and then sell out. Kind of like Brady used to do.
Yep.
But I just need to stick to one strategy. you
Yeah.
know?
And you know what I would start with, which will help all of you, including you, Turk Diggler. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
I'm listening.
If you don't have those rules written down next to you, you're already going to lose, because I can guarantee you the way you're talking, you already broke another rule, a bunch of them. If you're losing more than 1 to 3% of your account, which you both are doing consistently, I can tell you right now, you're already breaking a rule. That's 2 rules that you've both broke out of my 6 or 7. We don't have many rules, right? You guys are already failing like 20% of the rules. Well, of course you're not going to find success. Nothing is being done. Nothing is being done yet.
I guess that's why I'm a convicted felon. I don't like to follow rules.
Well, and now it's time, right?
Yeah, no, I know.
I've been a member for a while now.
Yep.
Over, I think I joined last Black Friday.
Yep.
And I did not have success. I'm down a significant amount, and I was ready to quit. And then I spent more time listening. I write down notes all day,
Good.
motions and the rules, and I listen to the aftermarket. And like I had my note today was listen to the coach. Don't trade first 5 minutes. Wait for a breathe backs before you enter. 2-minute EWO.
Nice.
Smaller size with an asterisk.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
And so I kind of see the light. I'm having more success over the last like 3-4 months.
Oh.
I'm down. So going down in size.
Yep.
I don't know. I have this loser mentality since I lost so much in the beginning.
Yeah.
That I see I'm profit. I'm taking it. And
Yes,
you know,
right, right.
and it's great. I'm making a little more money, but 10 minutes later, I'm looking and it's up another point, whatever stock I'm trading. I'm like, that sucked.
Yep.
The first sign of a breathe back, I'm selling. I'm like getting nervous. I'm like, oh, here we go again. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna get out, take my profit.
Right.
Pretty much everything that the gentleman just, Steven was just saying. I'm
Yep.
doing, and it's hard to get out of that loser mentality because I had such bad. I didn't follow your rules in the beginning.
Yeah, it really is. So, and you're exactly right. I'm glad you bring that up because that's where we get when we get into that just constantly, consistently losing. Every time the trade goes green, you want to take it.
Right.
But those don't change your account ever, as you guys know. When you're doing the little, now we always talk about, right, like base hits. Yes. But what I'm saying, what I mean by the base hits is if that base hits turns into a home run, but you keep stop running when you get to first base, you're never going to have a home run because you keep collecting on the first base, right?
Right.
Yeah, you got to, and to retrain your brain, we've got to go even smaller until you're comfortable, until you can make it stay for hours. Literally, like right now, Meta, you should all still be in it. All of it. Oh, but it pulled back. That's when we collect some. I still have my single contract. My 10% is still in the trade. If you cannot leave it alone for literally hours, then you can't trade the 2-minute EWO, which is a lot of the foundation that a lot of you guys should be trading in, right? If you can't leave that alone, how are you going to let anything run at all?
So I bought Meta this morning.
Yep.
I'm looking now. I owned it for 3 minutes,
Right.
and I made $20.
Right. Now
If I were to
imagine.
hold on to it, that was only
Yes.
I do shares. I don't do options.
Yep.
If I were to hold on to that, I would be, I would be up another like $100 on 50
Correct.
shares.
Yeah, you would have
At least.
5x the previous win. Yeah, that's what I mean. Leave it alone, right? So, but I
But if you
understand.
look at the chart, I
Yep.
just get so like these pullbacks to me. It's like it's again going back to that. Oh
Yeah.
shit! I'm gonna get out so I can get at least some profit.
Yeah, and that again though, that is
Hard.
because you guys have been hit so much that now you're gun shy, you're skittish, you just want a quick buck. But
Hey, Coach.
But again though, you guys will be the first ones that if it's losing, you'll leave it losing, right?
100%.
Yep.
Like, oh, it's gonna turn around. I can't take a loss.
Nope,
Let's see if it goes.
So we
back
got to
up.
flip that. So you have to flip that script, right? We have to flip that script. Go in
Hey, Coach.
smaller and get out quicker on the losers and leave the runners. And this is what I trained a couple of you on. Arlo, Nana, a couple of you, Miranda's. I said, listen, I don't care if the trade comes back to 0, right? Because I'm trying to condition your brain. I don't care if you got in here and it's way up and it comes all the way. I need you conditioned to ride this stuff, right? Now, we never let winning trades go red. I get it. But I've got to get you comfortable with letting it run until 4 o'clock, right? We'll say 3:50. If you can't hold a trade from 9:30 until 3:50, you got to work on your whatever is in your brain holding you back. Deal? 9:30 to 3:50. There's your hold time.
All right.
Coach, this would be a good time to tell them about going out 5 minutes, 10 minutes to see
Yep.
that their craziness is all imaginary.
That's correct. Yeah, if you guys are overly panicking, like if you look at Meta, right, Turk? So if you look at Meta when you're in the trade, if you went to a 5-minute, look at these candles. There's no way you would have got out. See it?
Yeah.
If you're still freaking out, flip to a 10, right? If your brain is still like, I don't know, look at a 10-minute. Does this show anywhere to get out? Anywhere?
No.
Hell no, right?
Keep calm and carry on.
Yeah, leave it alone. Stop, right? And you guys, maybe you need to go to the merch store and get the mouse pad that says leave, keep your dirty hands off. It's there for a reason. It's literally telling you stop messing with the trade. Stop dinking with it. Let it develop. Let it work. All right, everybody?
Loud and clear. Thank you so much, Coach.
You got it.
Yeah,
Hey,
thanks,
Coach.
Yes.
Hey, coach.
Yep.
That chippy chop there on Spy.
Uh-huh.
I hit 2 contracts, $55 and $56, and then I just nailed the call for
Oh, nice job.
a couple hundred.
Yeah, hell yeah. Listen to you, man. You sound like a professional trader. Be careful.
I'm learning
Coach,
that sniping technique and laying in the weeds.
Yeah, that's glorious.
Coach, that number one rule that you told us from the very, very beginning before we went into any charting, before we went into any strategies, that 30 minutes, if you're a new trader,
Yes.
that actually does condition your mind. That's the number one rule. It changes the whole mentality of the day. It slows everything down, like you said.
Yep.
It lets the EWOs develop where you're more comfortable.
Yeah.
You're not paying these high premiums. Everything else drops in line like a key going into a lock. Tick,
Yep.
tick, tick, tick. It all just falls. That's the number one thing.
Yeah, absolutely. And then you're right too, because you get to see what it wants to do, right? It starts to develop and you get to see it. Instead of it's, the first couple minutes is just up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. You can go, okay, are you trying to go up or are you trying to go down, right?
And sitting there, missing out will manage your anxiety to get into the trade.
Yeah,
You're
your
getting
FOMO.
left out.
100%.
Yep.
Super calm. 100%.
Yeah.
Hey, Coach. Go ahead.
I'm up $10,167 on NVIDIA calls today.
Yes.
Every time it touches or got close to VWAP, I added, and then I
Oh,
would shed when it would go to the top.
yes.
But let me tell you a quick story, and I shared this with some folks yesterday afternoon. Yesterday, I was trading NVIDIA, and at the beginning of the day, I got upside down on it. I broke the rules, bad move.
Yep.
But as it went down, I kept looking at my book, these 14 candlestick patterns to see what was going on.
Yep.
And I slowly averaged in. I got back up. I was down as much as $5,400 at about. I'm on the West Coast, so at about 11:30 my time, it broke VWAP. It went all the way back up. I ended up making $1,290 on the day. And all I can tell you is, little coach was sitting on my shoulder saying, "Leave that mouse alone."
Yeah.
And I had my stops at 50%.
Oh, wow.
And it never got to the stops. And
That's
so
beautiful.
So long story short, it turned out to be a great day, but it was a lot of gut wrenching watching and working through it during the day to get it back. But at the end of the day, I made money. So
great job.
So anybody who's thinking about like what Coach is saying about waiting and just keeping an eye on it, it does work, and you can do a lot of fixing. This morning, I got upside down on Tesla right when it broke VWAP, and I wrote it down I just had 4 calls, and the candlesticks at the bottom got the small cross on the red, and then it broke up with the green, and I've gotten over I was down $800, and now I'm down $290 right now.
Yep.
And so I'm working it back up so it doesn't hurt my total position for the day. So lots of ways to do it. It does take a lot to just stick with it over time, because my first inclination the first couple months I was doing it was, oh my God, I got to get out. And then slowly you start gaining more confidence to understand that this stuff moves both ways.
That's right.
So, and everything Coach tells you is gospel. And if you stick with his rules, and I keep the rules right in a drawer next to me, and I pull them out every morning before we start trading. And then I usually only break one of them.
Right.
About to test.
I just wanted to share that with everybody.
Yes.
About to test if I'm going to follow. I've got a couple of SoFi contracts I bought yesterday. It might make a 2W EO flip here, and I'll as long as it's above VWAP and going with the flip, I'll stay in it.
There you go.
Follow the rules.
There you go.
That journaling thing is huge, because ever since I've been making sure I stayed on top of my journal, this getting in scalps and shedding has been working. This morning I waited, and I heard Nana call out Tesla several times, as well as Coach. Tesla puts. I'm like, I'm going to be patient. I waited until the 10 o'clock, got in with 11 of them, then sold, and that whole thing cost me $170. Long story short, I shed 5, Coach, when it started acting weird, then 3, then 2, then 1, and I made $200.
Holy shit. Excuse my language from Dawn.
I wanted to make some prints to hang up all over, but I can't get my damn HP printer to freaking
Help
work.
it, Coach.
That's over 100%. That's beautiful.
Yay,
That is
down.
awesome.
SoFi Super Trend 2
Every
minutes.
day green. 4 days green, Coach.
Yes.
Look at that spy run, coach. Look at that spy run.
Yep.
Go
Spy,
Don.
the Qs, Tesla's popping off. Meta's still up. You guys listen. I'm still in the same Meta contract. It's up 26%. I'm still in the same contract and I'm in way, way late. I don't care. It's a free trade. I can let it run forever. It's above VWAP. It's trending to the upside. 2 minute. Beautiful. Everything is still to the upside. No reason to sell it. I've already collected all my money on each pullback. I'm golden. The trade is free. My mind is clear.
SoFi is crossing over VWAP and the super trend went off and is about to flip 2W. Well, coming to flip 2W EWO.
All right. Thank you.
If it
Coach?
holds.
Yep.
Just to let people know, those far out contracts really pay well. I'm in TSM. I bought it yesterday.
Yeah.
And I have 5 contracts. I'm up over $700 on them.
Oh, that's beautiful. And you did 90 plus days out, right?
Yes, sir.
There you go. And now you have time as your friend, and now you're up. Now you can withstand if it goes down a day because you were up a day, and now you got time is on your side, right?
And it's just printing today. It's beautiful.
Goodness gracious. It's almost like we know what we're doing in here.
I got addicted to those 0-day contracts and that screwed me up.
Yeah, 0 day can bust you up. Those are the widow makers if you're not careful, right?
Yeah, I've done good, but
Yep.
they can also just rip you apart.
Yeah, those can chop suey you real quick. Look at Apple pulling back, SPY pulling back. They're all, if you guys look at my 2-minute EW VIP members and anybody with a 2-minute trading view indicators, look at where it's pulling back. Look at Apple, look at SPY. See it? I'm going to show you guys. Hold on. Those of you that don't have trading view indicators and don't have the VIP, you're really missing out. Let me show you. Look. See this green line? Showing you the upper band. Look. Look. Look at here. You see that? Yeah, that's right. That's a part of your VIP membership. Come on over. We'll see you in about 5 minutes. The water is warm. We'll see you in just a moment. Yep.
Yeah, Coach. I mean, that's amazing.
Yep.
Wait a minute, coach. Does that mean that on SPY there it's going to come down to the green line?
No, but it means that is the upper level. That is a resistance area.
Okay.
Yep. Those are
Absolutely, Coach.
Yep.
Stopped out 177%.
Holy crap.
Coach, those
Nice
trading
job.
view indicators they're just game changers because
Yes.
they tell you just
leave it alone,
riding
right?
that puppy.
Yeah, they just say stop freaking out, leave it alone, right? That tells you it's a big old neon light. It's a sign pointing over your head, going ding, ding, ding.
Green escalator to the top, man.
Yes, leave it alone is all it says the whole time.
Oh my God, completely. I was trying to say that this morning. Your
Yep.
indicators are just worth the price of gold. I mean,
Thank you.
amazing. Love
Thank
them.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
they
you.
are the truth,
And that
definitely. They
cloud.
have changed my game completely. I'm charting and these indicators, I'm telling you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Don,
David's
look at
always
you,
talking about
trading
the
view
cloud.
expert.
I just love it.
Thank you, guys. Nice.
Got a question.
Yes, go ahead.
I made a boo-boo by accident. I tried to buy Tesla, TSLA, and somehow I forgot to enter A, so I bought something that's called TSL.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And right away, down 65%. I don't know what the heck this thing is. Could you help me see if I should get out or just let it burn or maybe go back
Oh
up?
gosh. What did you buy? What is it?
I don't know.
Did you buy contracts, shares? What are we talking about?
Yeah, I bought a call for the 16th of this month.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
16th of this month. Okay, I see it. What's your strike? 8?
18.
18?
$18, yeah.
Oh boy. All right. The first thing that should clue you all in case you run into this mistake. This is for you in case you run into this again. Do you see this open interest?
Yep.
This tells you right here there's nobody available for buying and selling. You see this?
Yeah, I'm looking at the order book on those options, and there's nothing.
There's
30
one person, there's one order for a strike price of 18. That's dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah, that means you might not be able to sell them. So, not financial tax or investment advice, but there's no way in hell I'd be holding something like that. But
yeah,
that's,
I see bids of asking of 25, but
yeah, there's no way. That's a mid. That's a mid sell, and be thankful if you can get rid of them.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and be
In
thankful
5 cents,
if
you
you
got a
can.
big order for a sell for 10,000 too, so it could drop.
Yeah, that's tough, partner. We got to watch the open interest, right? That's going to be the biggest helper on that. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Accidents happen. You guys see me a lot. I'll accidentally buy a call instead of a put or something. I mean, it happens, right? It's the trading. Right here, Meta. I'm still up 23%, which is $140 on one contract. Still completely in the green. I've made well over $2,000 on these contracts. I'm not panicking. You shouldn't be freaking out. But if we look at our 2-minute EWO indicators, VIP members, and those of you that only paid $120 per year, I still can't believe we see members that are canceling that. Oh my gosh. $120 a year. People are canceling this. You can't even get these anymore. It's nuts. All right. Anyways, you see this right here? This. So it touched here. Came all the way back. This is where we're watching out for. You see how it's on this lower band? Breaks the lower band, knife drop. See it? So even though you're looking at our regular chart and it all looks hunky-dory over on Webull, this is a critical area that you can't see if you just have Webull alone, right? This just looks like kind of like a small triple top on Webull, right? But if you look at our 2-minute EWO indicator, it's like, hey man, there's a lot worse that could happen here if this flips. Now, since this is all green, it's still to the upside though. See this? This cloud?
Isn't that the one?
It's still showing you to the upside. Everybody see it?
Absolutely. And Coach, the thicker the cloud, we've learned that it oftentimes goes back up because the cloud is almost like a point of resistance all its own.
That's correct. So if you look at this, so this is the 2-minute. So you guys on the 2-minute, you're like, oh, I'm not worried. So your 2-minute, you're clear. You 1-minute scalpers are not. See the difference? Remember, longer time frame equates to longer you're planning on holding. Look at the 2-minute. See the difference? The 2-minute's like, look, if you look at the 2-minutes, like holding it forever. You're in the middle. You've got green cloud. You're nowhere near low or high. You're golden. And those of you that are panicking, go to the 5. Look at the 5-minute. See it? It's still beautiful. Leave it alone. Shorter time frame candles, shorter the amount of time you plan on holding. Longer time frame candles, longer you plan on holding. Make sense, everybody?
Yes, sir.
Still holding this 20%. What I'll do is I'll hold this down to VWAP because I won't let the trade go red, but don't care. I'm still 20% up, $123 of one contract. Still no reason 2-minute EWOers to be touching Meta at all. Collect on pullbacks. until you're comfortable, until you don't panic anymore, and while allowing the runner to run. There's still, it's not even 11. The market closes at 4, right? You got 5 hours. Enjoy the ride. Just fasten your seatbelts and use the rules. Reg, go ahead. You got your hand up?
Yes, can you pull up Soxel?
Yep. Yeah, Soxel's beautiful. It's staying up nice and tall.
So I got in at 34.18, and then I
nice.
I saw the breathe back at 34.73 is when it started to go back.
Okay.
So I tightened my stop up, and it stopped me out at 34.75. Yeah, 34.73 actually is what I journaled too. I learned a lot. So
Right.
So it did, and I have the trading view indicators up, and it didn't show any reason to get out at that point, but I guess I tightened my stop up too much.
That's correct.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the only thing you have to be careful of, right? Because it's hard to determine what the stop should be on contracts because we don't know when it does the little like knife drop and it's really hard to determine that. That's why I always say start with about 50% to be safe. 30%, usually 30%, you have enough room, enough wiggle room to not really worry. But it's harder with the contracts because like this one, for example, we don't know how much oops, let me flip my screen. There we go. We don't know exactly what percentage this candle pullback is, right? There's no way of knowing. So we have to give it some kind of room, and usually I have about 30%. Typically, 30% will handle any type of weird pullback.
Well, that's what I started at.
Yeah.
But, when you slide it up.
Well, you still leave it. You still leave it that room, right? You still want wiggle room all the way up. It never gets tighter than that because if it does, you'll never allow a breathe back, right?
Yeah.
So if you bought it here and it runs up and you don't have any breathing room, you don't get to absorb this. You don't get to absorb this. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
So even though now my rule is the farther it gets away from where you bought it, the more rope I give it. So if I was, if I was 30% here, I might be 50% up here because that would still be a cutoff way down here, right?
Right.
Because the higher it goes, usually the more it's going to want to dance before it makes its next move to the upside.
Okay.
So, yep.
What about putting it below that biggest candle type of thing? Like putting your stop?
Well, it's tough because if you're using the options chart and you're trying to determine by that, it isn't going to help you because gamma on fast candles equates to more or less premium being lost. So it's hard to determine like if you put it in one spot or not because the way the candles move changes the price dramatically, So
yeah, that's true.
Yep. You just have to be, we got to kind of use our best judgment. Take some off the table is the best way while still allowing room to breathe to move around. Perfect example right here. You see where it's just channeling? If I didn't allow the stop from here down to here, it would have cut me out. I'd be out, and then it's going to make a new high day, right? So I have to have room for this. I've got to have room for this. I've got to have room for this, right? And now look, see how it's getting ready to make new high day? But if my stop was too tight, I'd be stopped out. It'd continue to run. And later I'd be like, damn it.
There.
Yeah. Hey, I do it too. It's harder with contracts to get the right number. It really is. And I understand that. It's almost impossible to be like, well, if it pulls back to this number, it's going to be exactly 26.2%. So as long as I have a 28.4%, I'm going to be okay. It's all bullshit. We got to just kind of give it some wiggle room and let it go.
And then one more thing on your trading view indicators. If you could pull it up again, the band that's going across, not the cloud, not the 21 and 55, but the band that runs on that angle. You said when it gets above that green,
Yeah,
The
the
band.
green is the upper band. So
Yeah.
what this line represents, if I went back and I charted the way that Soxel was and I did the the line charting it, this is what it is. This is what it's using. So this tells me this is resistance, and you see exactly where it pulled back?
Yep.
This is resistance. Because if I went out farther on my chart and I drew a line, hold on. Let's see. Right? You see here? Now it's going back from here. Oops. So this is where it's grabbing it from. See back here? It's showing the overall trend of when it's going here. This is where it was. See the bottom? Here to here to here. So this is its uptrend. This is just like me drawing the uptrend out.
Okay.
So this will be resistance. And we can see this with our indicator before all this happens.
Yep.
Like I know, hey, it's coming up on something where nobody else is going to see this. I'm like, this is coming up. So this again helps.
NVIDIA and you had.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
And there goes Soxel, new high a day right there. See it?
Yep.
Coach, check out
Coach, Holo is flying. Holo, $7.
Oh my. Blake, you got your hand up. Go ahead.
Yeah. So I was just going to speak to the last guy talking about Soxel.
Yep.
I got in on the 2-minute EWO with 10 contracts and I probably shed a little fast, but I'm still holding on to one.
Nice.
And just letting it ride. I'm up like $400 on it.
Wait, did you say 400?
So, yeah.
Blake, that's a big trade for you, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
I've had my 2 biggest days the last 2 days in a row.
Wow. Nice job.
Because I think last year when I did I just thought I could come in and jump in.
Yeah.
I'm at work.
Yeah.
And about 3 weeks ago, I got my journal out. I've been waking up at 6 or earlier every day, charting, looking at your EWO videos, the same ones over and over every day. It gets kind of boring. I'm tired of your voice, but
sorry.
That's
what your wife says all the time too. Give her a hug for me, by the way. Blake is a friend of the family. In case anybody's wondering. Awesome people, by the way. Love your family.
Craig is on his way down right now. Actually.
Oh, is he?
For the week. Yeah.
Oh, very nice. That's awesome. Give him a big hug. Give him a big hug and kiss his bald head for me.
Oh my gosh, I won't.
I'll
do it.
Kiss his bald head for me too.
There you go. That's awesome, Blake. Yeah, good job, man.
But yeah, just patience and letting it ride. Holding it.
Yep.
More than one contract.
Yeah, and that's a big part of it too, right? Is like I've talked about before. If we're only holding one contract, you feel like this is all I can do. I gotta like let it do something, and then it crashes, and you're like, well, I hope it returns because this is the only one. So that's why buying one at a time is dangerous. So 2 minimum, 5 and 10 is great because you get to shed on those key areas.
Because I've got about $10,000 I'm playing with.
Yep.
And so that's $1,000, but I've been in it since 9:06.
Yeah, that's incredible. Yeah, in the last 2 days, you've made what, $800?
About $900.
$900 on a 10,000.
And I'm down like, so last year when I started, I was down like 3,000 in my individual and then I've been playing with my Roth and I'm about 2,500 down because I'm not listening to you.
Yep.
And so the last 2 days, it's just my whole attitude's changed.
That's good.
I'm like everyone in here that's really frustrated because I'm like half-assing it.
Yep.
You gotta whole ass it. you gotta do everything.
Yeah, it's true.
And I work full time. I have 2 little kids.
Yep.
It's tough.
Yeah, I get it.
But this is funny. We got like salary cap raises last month.
Yep.
So match inflation. My raise was $700 for the year.
For the year?
for the year.
That doesn't
I'm in
touch
higher education.
inflation.
So I like crinkled that up, threw it on my desk, and I was like, I'm going all in with this because I can make that this week.
And you did.
And it's in my journal. That little raise,
Yeah.
I need to tape it in my journal. It pissed me off so much.
Yeah. Well, good. That gives you something to work for. Did you guys hear that? And you know what's funny is you put that out in the atmosphere. You're like, I can make that. And you already did. You literally already did.
It's true. Yeah. And I've been writing in my journal like I've been like cursing at myself when I'm losing, and then this week I'm like proud of you, Blake.
Yeah, that's good. And that helps too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. Put the birthday cake up there, big smiley face, rainbow, right? You know, that's what we need to do. We need to give ourselves pep talks, just like we kick ourselves in the pants, right? When we're doing bad stuff, right? Who else is going to do it? We're adults. We've got to self-discipline, right? So you got to get on yourself, but just as fast, when you're doing the right things, you got to praise yourself too, right? Because you are the parent to yourself. Am I right? No one else is there to like, yeah, way to go, right? Your wife's not standing next to you like, good job, Blake. Nice job, right? She's like, I got 2 kids to raise, dude. You know what I mean? You have to control it.
Yeah, and no one, I can't really talk about it at work.
Yeah.
Work.
Yeah, I got you.
But Monday, I lost $800.
Yep.
And I've got like 4 pages of notes. Yep. I've got curse words in there myself. I went through, so I'm in my Roth, which is a lot higher. I went through like 50 grand of unsettled cash.
Yep.
And yesterday and today I've spent 5,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's
so I'm making a lot more
with a lot less risk.
Right entries.
Yep.
Because my main goal is to grow my individual account, which I started at 10.
Correct.
It went down.
Yep.
3. And so I'm treating my Roth like it's my paper trade, but will grow money with my 10,000 account. So it's not a tiny account, but it is my hard-earned money that I can't lose I can't lose anymore. So
right. Yeah, that's awesome. And here's the thing for you and for everybody that's listening. The Roth IRAs, your 401ks, those are the absolute last things to touch. Once you are professional traders and you are extremely successful, then and only then are you allowed to touch those, not financial tax or investment advice, because those are harder to build up and you can't just add any amount into it to, oh crap, I'm down 1,000, I'll add it. You're not allowed to add any more. Those accounts are much, much harder to add to. So those only when you are a professional trader are allowed to trade in those. You hear me?
No, stop trading.
Yep. They're too dangerous. They're too hard. Think about it. If you blow up $5,000, you got to wait till next year to add 5. You've lost a year. Think about the time that it takes to add it, right? Where your regular account, you can just go, I'll just, put 5 in it. Not that it's easy, but I'm just saying you can just add it anytime into an individual account. If you're in those tax accounts, right, you can't add like that. You're only allowed X amount per year. Once you blow it up, think about this. For those under 50, you're allowed $7,000 a year in your IRA. So if you lose $14,000, you just gave up 2 years to be able to put the money in. Right? It's not, you can't just quickly add it to that account. So those are a last touchy account.
The only reason I'm touching it is that I've only contributed 5,000 to it.
I got you.
70.
Yep. I got
so
you.
In my mind, I'm like, well,
yeah, but
here's wiggle room.
Yeah, but here's how I want you to think about that though.
Yes.
If you're not a good trader, why give up $5,000 out of your IRA account? Right? It's just like you're just gonna piss it away. Well, leave it. If you never saw it again, that 5 is gonna turn into 100 by the time your kids are grown, right? Leave it alone. Unless you're good enough to trade with the money, no one in this room should be messing with the retirement accounts. I get asked so often, Coach, should I take the penalty and take my 401k out and trade? Hell no. Leave it alone. That is your retirement account. Stop messing with stuff that you should not be toying with. Now, listen, once you become an excellent trader and you got this down and you know how to have risk management and you know your tolerances and you know your mental buttons of when you are trading well and when you are not, sure, right? Not financial tax investment advice. But if you're like, I'm the man, I can do this, or I'm the woman, Dawn's like, yeah, crush it every day, right? I'm 60 days green. I do it every day, right? I made millions last year. Well, sure. But if you're not there, it's not for you. By the way, I'm getting out of this meta contract now. You want to know why? Because I have a rule in place.
Oh.
It's falling below VWAP. I don't care if it bounces. I don't need it to. That trade broke even. So while, yes, I could have collected 150 or 120 up here, I don't care. That was a completely free trade. Notice I didn't have hopeism. Oh, it's going to come back. Nope. The trade did exactly what we say we leave. I left. I am done. I made over $2,000 on that trade. That's it.
Good job, Coach.
Yep. But do you guys see how we handle that trade, though? And thank you, Blake. I appreciate you walking through us and talking and all that stuff. And again, give your family a big hug and kiss for me, man. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys.
I will.
Yep.
Thanks.
So anyways, trade the trades the way you're supposed to trade the trades, not the way you want to. It has nothing to do the way you want that you trade the trades. Oh, but Meta could bounce right here. It's been up all day and nope. Stop doing that. It's no longer a successfully good-looking trade to me. And I'm on the 2-minute. You see it? I don't like it. I don't care. Don't care. Long hair don't care. Nope.
Coach, this is my day 3.
Oh, sorry, you got cut out. Go ahead.
Hey, Coach, this is a 3-day member here. Black Time VIP.
Yeah.
Right
nice.
now, looking at Meta, can I ask you an example of when you will get in if you were to do the put side now?
Okay, that's a great question. I would not for a very long time. Do you know why, Eden?
Why is that, Coach?
Because the overall trend is to the upside. So most likely, this is more likely to bounce off of VWAP and make a new high than it is to go to the downside. Because if this has been running all day to the upside, there is a very small chance this will break and go down. Very small. This is called going against the grain, my friend. The grain is up. You wanting to buy a put, scratch that right out of your brain. You hear me?
Got it. Now, looking at it, it's bouncing off VWAP.
Yep, that's
Would
a
this be a good
scalper's
time to do a
dream.
buy entry again?
This is a call option entry for scalpers with a stop just below it. Stop is here. This is the call. What is it, everybody? Calls on support. Puts on resistance. There you go.
Resistance.
Let me put that in my journal. Hang on.
There you go. It's calls on support and puts on resistance every time. Doesn't matter. And then because it's a scalp, you will have a quick stop. You can see right where the candles keep stopping out. Call. Ride it up. And it's a tight stop because it's a scalp. A scalp, tight stop.
Elle colle en support.
That's
Elle
right.
put en résistant.
The resistance. Exactly.
Hey, Coach.
Yes.
Coach.
Yep.
I'm up $72,600 for the
Nate!
month.
What the hell is going on over here?
Way to go, Nate.
Awesome, Nate.
What you play, Nate? Wow.
You got a whole month to hit 100K. You doing it in a week, man?
I'm gonna do it. Look like I'm gonna be there for
Yeah, it's only 7 days in, Nate. Slow down.
That's
good for you, buddy.
That's
Here's
one.
your
two,
contracts.
By the way,
SMCI, baby.
by the way,
I tell you what, I love, and I told Nate this the other day, I love listening to you and Coach in the morning bounce off each other in the previous bit.
right.
That is, you two sound like two peas in a pod, just getting it.
Well, and look at
I
the
tell you what,
success.
Coach.
Yeah.
I have to thank you for this opportunity. I know I don't thank you a couple of times, but I really mean this. Today I put 200 and I had it wrote down here, 270 something $1,000 and $272,000 went into my account last night.
Oh, wow.
So
good
yeah.
job. Yeah.
Plus I hadn't even put what I made today in there. So
Wow. So your wife's going to freak when she sees that, right?
Yeah.
yeah, well, no, we got another account.
Oh,
She
I
don't know
got you.
that.
I got you. Okay. I got you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, good for you. Good for you, man.
Yeah.
Nice job.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah.
Hey, Nate, you got a prenup.
Nice
Hey
job.
Nate, can I
Yeah,
ask
well,
what you
man.
played? What was your contract? What you played on?
We played on all
I
sorts
play
of
shares.
stuff.
Yeah,
We
I
played
play
on
shares.
all sorts of stuff. But most of this is happening.
Okay.
A lot of this is happening if you guys are not VIP members, you might want to do it now. We trade early in the morning, up early in the morning.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Start at about
Yep.
4 a.m. Like I said, you guys can trade with our other millionaires in the morning. That's where we're at most of the time. And you can hear exactly what we're looking at, why we're looking at it, and you can see how we're doing it.
Yeah, I traded TN, what is it? TEXN,
Yep, 10X, 10X.
10X,
Yep.
and Hollow or whatever it is.
Yep.
Holo.
Yep.
Yeah. So those are the ones I really traded big this morning in.
Yep. That's nice.
See that? You don't even need to know the companies. Just
70.
trade
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
I'm trying to read them off here. Sometimes the words get all jumbled up here, but that's what I got on my journal here.
That, by the way, everybody, that's $76,000 in 5 trading days. That's this month. There's only been 5, and today includes the 5th. 5 trading days, $76,000. Nate has never traded a day in his life before he came to American Dream Trading, and now has made over $4 million in profits.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Isn't that wild to even say that out loud?
That's amazing, Nate. That's amazing.
Yeah,
Woo!
it's crazy.
Love it.
Now I got to go over here to the bank and explain to them that I'm not a drug dealer.
Exactly. As you pull up in your
someone who's
Bentley.
never had money and you put that much in, the bank's going to start looking into you a little bit there.
Well, it's easy to track because he's got a trading account. But
Well, yeah, I know. But
yeah,
that
Nate,
first
when you come
instinct-
rolling up in your new Bentley, they're going to be like, "Hey, man," right? They're like, "What's
Well,
up?" I already
They're not going to be walking in there with cash either.
Nate, I told you.
They still, they still can't believe, Coach, I'm trading, making this money.
I told you
unreal.
next time you go in there, just drop off an American Dream trading hat or a mouse pad at every one of the teller stations and just walk out. Don't even say anything. Just throw them out there like Frisbees. Have a good day. They'll be like, what the heck? And you just got like $100 bills falling out of your back pocket as you get into your Bentley.
You get a pad, and you get a pad, and you get a pad.
The business manager over there, he's always talking about the Carolina Gamecocks, the girls. So we talk about the game.
Yes.
And he come out the door the other day. He said, "Hey, what the hell do you do?" Like, what? He said, "I had to approve a check going into your account." And I was like, "What the hell?" I'm looking at your deposit.
That's
and I'm
awesome.
like, "This is goddamn crazy. What the hell am I working for? What are you doing?"
That's awesome. You know what's crazy? You made more than he'll make this whole year in the last 5 trading days.
Oh yeah. He said,
"Isn't that crazy, you guys?"
Yeah, it's crazy.
Hey, listen. Nate is not the only success story. I've had 10 people make over $1 million. And Nate, when I was doing it back then, you're probably like, right, like everybody else, like that's a pipe dream. I don't know if that can happen. And some of you are still sitting on the fence like, well, that's cap. I don't think so. There's no way in hell. That's impossible. Nobody makes that kind of money. No other group has ever done it before. And I'm like, dude, we do it all the time. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
This isn't a one and
Crazy.
done. Nate's not a unicorn. This happens all the time.
Yeah. It's
Ted's
amazing.
Ted's on his way right now to his million.
Yeah. And I agree with I believe that, Coach.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really do.
Yeah, I mean, and we just had Mark 2.5 weeks ago, I think. Mark F, new millionaire.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just constantly. It's not a one-off. This isn't a one and done, right? And the crazy thing is, these are the only people we know about. We have 12,000 members, and a lot of these people that I don't mention their names. I mean, we've got some really successful, super famous people on our Discord. We're like the stock market trainers for the stars. Seriously, right? NFL, Major League Baseball players. We've got some B-movie actors and actresses. Now we've got people from all of Dawn's shows. We've got a ton of those people that keep coming in here now, that's just a whole nother thing. This is crazy. So people are hearing about us. It's awesome. And it's a testament to you, Nate, and everybody else that's finding success and that is not afraid to talk about it. Because if you don't talk about it, they don't get to hear it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
tell you what, Coach.
So
Your training, it freaks me out sometimes because I'm in here this morning trading, 2,000 and 3,000 shares and just big. And when I got to the point where I felt like I was over trading, all I did was lower my position size to 100. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna just finish today. I'll just buy 100 shares at a time.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It gets your mind right again, doesn't it?
Yes. It's just, oh my God. I was like, this is just crazy. Just crazy. Trade between the channels. That's it.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's
just
awesome.
Cleaning up, picking up the crumbs.
In a lot of this, just to promote my mastermind class that's coming up, a lot of what we're talking about right now, because this is exactly how I've trained some very specific millionaires we have in the groups, like Jimmy, who's now made over $27 million last count, which was months ago. But this is how, if you guys come to the mastermind class, and again, you do not have to be a paid member to get the mastermind class. It's $199. It's going to be a 90-minute class. You do not, I repeat, do not have to be a paid member for this class. It will be how to grow your small account. And I'm going to have a lot of this information in there of how I have made a lot of these millionaires. You guys are going to get all this information. So make sure you check it out. If you're a VIP member and you add on the VIP Gold membership, you get all the mastermind classes for free. Okay. So again, if you get the VIP Gold add-on, all of them that I put on will be free to you guys. So make sure you guys check it out. All right. I'm going to go ahead and head out of here. I can't leave with a better note than that. Congratulations to you and everybody else. So I want to thank all my moderators, Bruno, Carter, Lee, Dawn, Paul at the Beach, Miranda, Johan, Unhappily a Housewife, Eric's Moto, DT the Female Trucker. Thank you for joining us today. Luke Sidewalker, Kaizen, Jimmy, Brady, David, Mark, Nate, Ted, and Mark McSee. Thank you guys so much for being here. Greatly appreciate all of you. By the way, look at Meta bounced off of VWAP. Like I said, you're more likely to go back up than you are to the downside. That's why we don't buy puts against the grain. Hopefully that makes sense.
That's right. Thank you, Coach.
got
Appreciate that.
You got it, partner. That's why it's a scalper's dream to buy calls on support and puts on resistance.
I appreciate
that. I got a question for Nate, Coach.
Okay, go ahead.
Nate, do you own any shares, or do you start, fresh every morning, every day?
Do I what now?
Do you own any shares?
Are you swing
every day?
Are you swing trading, or are you just buying new every day?
I'm buying new every day, and
there you go.
And I've said this 100 times, and Coach know how I feel. At the end of the day, I'm like the mob. I do not own any shares in anything.
That's right. Collect your money, because you don't know what's going to happen overnight, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Take your money.
Yeah. Okay. So I've never learned any of that. I have no interest in learning any of that.
Yep.
I don't know. I'm just trying to perfect what I'm doing.
That's
so
right.
I'm gonna spend my time doing that.
That's right.
Okay.
Stay with
Thank you. Congrats on your success. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
And again, thank you guys again for being here. Thank you to all my military family, anybody that's serving or that has served. Thank you so much, man. We do honor and respect you. We appreciate you every day. Again, shout out to my son, Air Force, going on 8 years now. You're getting old, buddy. Just letting you know. You're getting old. Like an old timer now, son. Thank you to all my first responders, firefighters, police officers, teachers, doctors, nurses, and say it with me, all my truck drivers around the world. There it is. Thank you, guys. I appreciate all of you. Be safe.
Thank you, Coach. Have a good day.
All right, man.
Thank you, Coach.
Absolutely
Take care,
appreciate it.
Coach.
So again, hopefully you guys learned something. Hopefully you made some money. Be great if both of those things happened. Don't forget, follow all the rules, not some of the rules. Don't be cherry picking those rules. All of them. Follow them all every day. If you look down today when you're done and you find out that you haven't journaled, slap yourself right in the face. Just go ahead, because that's one rule you broke. If you find out that you lost 3.2% of your total account today, slap yourself. You broke a rule. If you didn't have a stop on a trade like I didn't today, I'll slap myself because I broke a rule. If you've had 3 red days in a row, well, you just broke a rule. Go ahead and slap yourself. You need to follow all of the rules, not some of them, to be successful. I put those in place to help you protect your assets while growing your portfolio. You must follow the rules. Please allow those runners to run tomorrow. Remember, in 2024, we're going to get our minds right. We're going to be focused more than we ever have. This will be your best year you have ever had. And anybody else that's in a dark place right now, stop hitting rewind and playing the same song over and over and over again. You are the only one that keeps that thing on repeat. So stop it. Pull out the old ass VHS tape out of your head and throw it in the trash. You're done with that. Starting over today. It's a brand new day. Go out there and be the light for everybody that I know you all can be. I love all of you guys. We'll see you all again. Same coach time, same coach channel tomorrow, 9 o'clock. Everybody else, VIP
Love you,
members,
Coach.
I'll see you in the morning.
Thank you, Coach.
Take care, Coach.
Thank you, Coach.
You got
See you,
it.
Coach.
Have a great day, Coach.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank
Love
you,
you.
Coach.
Love you too. I'll
We
see you
love
guys in the
you.
aftermarket. DT.
Toodles.
DT, it
Sounds
was
good.
great hearing your voice.
Are you
You
spinning the
too,
wheel on
sir.
Friday or
Oh,
no?
damn it. I keep forgetting about the wheel.
Yeah, Friday. Let's do it
Yeah.
Friday.
Friday.
Friday. Fun Friday.
Yeah,
Hey,
okay, we'll do
Coach.
it Friday. Damn it, I keep
Hey, Coach.
forgetting. Go ahead.
Alamo. Coach, in the
You can
meantime,
always come do it in the aftermarket, Coach.
Yeah,
Thanks, Coach.
You're welcome. Somebody said something else.
I
Harlow?
say you can always come do it in the aftermarket.
Right. Harlow, did I hear you? Was that you in the background?
No, somebody shouted
Can
out
you
Hollow
nominate
with
someone, Dawn?
It's okay. Somebody's like, love you, man.
Hey, Coach. Coach,
Yeah.
it
Love
says
you,
that
Coach.
Hollow is hitting $10.
Okay, thank you. Holla. Hollow
Real
is
quick, I
making
want
you
to tell everybody
holla.
there's a $42 billion bond auction at 1 o'clock today.
Nice.
Just be careful.
Thank you. All right, everybody be cool. I'm out. Moderators, thank you again. Bruno, keep kicking ass. He is doing such a phenomenal job behind the scenes. You guys have no idea how hard Bruno is working behind the scenes. Not that all my other moderators aren't, but this man is the Terminator. He is terminating issues 24/7. Today would be a great time if you guys would do me a favor. Go over to tip the moderator area. Please do me a favor. It's underneath the paid members area. Go to tips moderators. Show them some love. If you've liked anything they've ever done. Yeah. If they've ever.
Tyler got nuked.
Oh yeah.
Yo, Bruno the Bruiser.
Yes. Yeah. And thank you to Bruno for nuking a tick toddler that's been harassing us for a while. He got freaking body slammed today.
Nice.
By the way, Rich, I just noticed what you did. Thank you, brother. If you're listening, I appreciate you.
Oh, there we go. Showing
Hey,
nothing but
Coach.
love. Yeah.
For that TikToker, should we be saying, "Oh"?